Jasmine Fisher has started uncovering a few clues in EastEnders, but it remains a mystery who she is targeting. With help from Oscar Branning, the newcomer gained access to a locked area, yet the reason for her search is still unclear. She first arrived in Walford earlier this year and quickly secured a position at the Prince Albert after impressing Cindy Beale. Oscar was immediately drawn to her confident attitude, and the two have remained close ever since. It has become increasingly obvious that Jasmine's arrival in East London was no accident. She carries a secret mission and is intent on exacting revenge on someone unknown. In one recent episode, she was seen keeping a close eye on Anthony Truman, only for Cindy to catch her in the act. Meanwhile, Oscar was encouraged by Penny to enjoy his time with Jasmine without overthinking the situation. Jasmine tried to get information about Anthony from Oscar, but he explained that Anthony wasn't held in high regard by his family due to a previous conflict with Patrick. Undeterred, Jasmine continued monitoring Anthony and later offered him a complimentary drink at the bar, a ruse to steal his keys. Oscar noticed her sneaky move, but she quickly concocted a story to cover her tracks, and he remained none the wiser. Later, after spending time together in the surgery, Jasmine slipped into Anthony's office and attempted to log into his computer. She successfully discovered the password and browsed through his patient records, quietly murmuring, "Found you." She shows no sign of slowing down in her quest for information, but who is her true target? And will she manage to complete her revenge before others in Albert Square uncover what she's doing? These developments lead to a tense cliffhanger as Cindy finds herself in serious danger after clashing with Jasmine. Cindy's investigation into her new colleague's background backfires dramatically, resulting in Jasmine pushing her down a staircase. Jasmine's arrival in the square has been the talk of the town since day one, reveals an EastEnders insider. It's clear she has a big secret. This week, her true motives start to emerge, and Cindy could be in real jeopardy. EastEnders confirms major change for Vicki and Ross, but one huge secret remains. Vicki Fowler is set for a dramatic week in EastEnders, as her love life reaches a critical turning point. Ross Marshall delivers a heartfelt, almost desperate apology, hoping she will give their relationship another chance. But beneath the surface, a more complicated question lingers. Has Vicki already given her heart to Zack Hudson without realizing it? According to an insider, Vicki is downplaying the significance of her secret kiss with Zack. She insists it was just a moment of madness, the source says. She genuinely cares for Ross, but what his son did still haunts her. At the same time, Zack has offered her support and affection exactly when she needed it most. As her 2-year anniversary with Ross nears, Vicki can't stop replaying events in her mind. Their relationship once felt stable and dependable, a safe anchor in her life. Yet the spark she felt with Zack, sudden, intense, and unplanned, has left her questioning that sense of security and forced her to confront buried emotions. Looking for a distraction, Vicki heads to Harry's barn. Instead of relief, the environment triggers dark memories, with the rowdy behavior of some men reminding her of Joel's cruelty. Panic quickly rises, and after her recent reaction to Chelsea's date, those around her become worried. Joel's violent attack and twisted beliefs have left lasting scars. She struggles to separate one dangerous individual from other men who pose no threat. Chelsea steps in, gently but firmly reminding her that not all men are like Joel, and warning her not to let past trauma dictate her relationships. But whether Vicki is ready to truly hear, that is uncertain. Later, Ross arrives at the club, hoping to celebrate their anniversary and share a dance. He smiles as if their problems can be forgotten with a twirl, but Vicki explodes, furious that he seems to ignore the tension between them. To her, his carefree approach feels dismissive of her pain. Even so, Ross manages to persuade her to stay for a drink. Speaking softly, he offers his honesty and patience without pressuring her. Whether this reaches Vicki amidst her emotional turmoil remains to be seen. An insider adds, "At that moment, something shifts. Vicki agrees to give Ross another chance. They plan to rebuild slowly, step by step. With Joel behind bars, there's room for healing, but it won't be without tension. And Ross has no idea she kissed Zack. Meanwhile, Zack is trying to stay out of trouble. He vows to focus on Barney and keep his distance from Vicki, who is clearly vulnerable. Yet when they share a heartfelt conversation, their chemistry is undeniable, raw, and impossible to ignore. As Vicki and Ross attempt a fresh start, the lingering question is whether she can resist Zack with him so close by. If temptation strikes again, and she follows her heart rather than her head, the fallout could be explosive. Especially if Sharon discovers the secret relationship brewing behind Ross's back. One thing is certain, Vicki's romantic life is teetering on the edge, and the consequences could shake Walford to its foundations. EastEnders fans work out what's actually happening after major Zoe Slater stalker twist. Zoe's relatives in the BBC soap have started sharing her growing concerns about her safety. Audiences believe they may have finally worked out what's truly happening after a major twist shook the ongoing stalking storyline surrounding her. The character, played by Michelle Ryan, has endured a difficult period since returning to the show earlier this year. Having previously been shot by Ravi and Jack, her behaviour has left those close to her uneasy, worried that she might be struggling with her mental health. After Halloween night, when she fell following a mysterious noise in the Queen Vic that no one else seemed to hear, Zoe also discovered that several photos of her had been defaced. Her former partner, Anthony, fears she may be on the verge of a breakdown, leaving her future over the festive period uncertain. As she works to uncover who is targeting her, Zoe has also been searching for her child, whom she hasn't seen since giving birth to twins in 2006. A flashback made her believe her daughter had died, prompting fans to speculate about the identity of the father. In midweek episodes, Alfie remained suspicious of Zoe, thinking she might be behind the incidents herself. However, to keep Kat calm, he agreed to let Freddie investigate the negative online reviews aimed at the pub. Alfie's frustration grew when his and Kat's young son accidentally sprayed him in the face with pepper spray. Kat defended Zoe as Alfie insisted she should move out, but their argument was cut short when a loud commotion downstairs revealed a threatening message written in the barrel room. In the next episode, Alfie apologized to Zoe for doubting her after they found an earring at the scene, which Zoe believed belonged to whoever was targeting her. Kat supported her as Zoe tried to figure out if the jewellery belonged to Vicki, someone she'd had conflicts with in recent weeks. It soon became clear that Vicki had no connection to the earring. The episode ended with a shocking twist when Jean walked in, recognized the earring, and thanked them for finding it. Jean has been dealing with personal struggles, feeling neglected since her daughter left Walford for Brazil. Despite signs pointing to Jean, many fans online believe this is a deliberate misdirection, suggesting that Zoe's real stalker is still at large.